Karl Marx gave this theory in his famous book named Das Kapital. According to this theory, production generate value. Value mainly generated by labor. Value which is generated by labor called surplus value. The surplus value is profit of capitalist. With this profit, capitalist accumulate capital. As capital accumulation increase, investment, output, income, employment also increase. Eventually, our economy grow. Value of output equal to C plus V plus S. C constant capital like machinery, material. V variable capital like labor. S surplus value which is generated by labor. Rate of surplus value, or you can say the rate of exploitation equal to S over V. Surplus value generated by labor, amount of labor. Rate of profit equal to S over C plus V. Surplus value generated by labor, constant capital plus variable capital. Organic composition of capital is ratio of a constant capital to variable capital. Variable capital means labor and surplus value generated by labor. According to this theory, organic composition of capital and profit have inverse relation. When organic composition of capital increase, that means profit fall, because increase in organic composition of capital means we require more capital in order to produce same amount of surplus value. This theory also talks about reserve army of labor. Reserve army of labor are group of people who are currently unemployed but they are ready and willing to work. Labor, wages, output, DD, DD1 labor demand curve, this one labor supply curve, R initial equilibrium point, wages OW, output OD. This difference will be called surplus value, or you can say the profit of capitalist. New demand curve DD1, new equilibrium R1, and new surplus value is this one. Surplus value generated by labor is called profit of capitalist. After certain time period, this profit fall because organic composition of capital increase. As we know, organic composition of capital and profit have an inverse relation. You need more capital in order to generate same surplus value, or you can say that main surplus value generated by labor. Now you are using labor saving technology. R1 new equilibrium point, you can see labor demand curve shift backward. That means you are reducing labor. That's why R1, S1 labor are unemployed, and unemployed labor will be called reserve army. And this reserve army will not bear this kind of exploitation. They will revolt against the capitalist. As a result, capitalist will end and new society will born. It will be called socialist.